Hi there, Alex from Alex Photography LLC here. I have a new tutorial for you today. We will be talking about SMART goals, setting up SMART goals, the definition and benefits of SMART goals. And at the end, I'll give you some examples. Before we get started, however, any examples that I use over here are only for the tutorial purposes. They shouldn't be used in any shape or form as financial advice. Let's take a look. What are SMART goals? The word SMART actually is an abbreviation where S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, R stands for relevant, and T stands for time-bound. So our SMART goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. What are the benefits of SMART goals? SMART goals provide a structured framework that transforms vague intentions into actionable plans. Keyword over here, actionable. Actionable plans. SMART goals increase clarity and focus. Keyword over here, focus. Enhances motivation and engagement. Improves productivity and efficiency. Provides objective progress tracking. And provides better results and higher success rates. Keyword over here is success. I have never met anyone who doesn't want to be successful. So, however, if you want to be successful, you need to set up SMART goals. Let's take a look at the terms one by one. Specific. Term specific defines exactly what you wanted to achieve, thereby eliminating ambiguity. We have to be able to eliminate ambiguity when setting up specific goals, or SMART goals for that matter. They have to be able to answer at least 2 of these 5 W's or 5 WH questions. Who, what, when, where, and why. It has to be measurable, right? So, term measurable establishes quantitative metrics to track progress. So we will be using numbers, percentages, or milestones for that matter. SMART goals should also be achievable, right? They have to be realistic given your available resources, skills, and time. Availability of tools and or budgets, right? You have the budgets, you have the tools, you should be able to set up realistic goals. And our goals should be relevant. Term relevant here. Align the goal with the broader values or long-term vision. Does this goal matter right now, or does it support my 2026 priorities, for instance? So the now or the future. And finally, our goals should be time-bound. So we should set a firm deadline to create urgency. By this time, I should be able to save $10,000, for instance. You'll see the example later on. Or I will run 100 miles in 1 month, or in the month of, in fact, even we can go further and make it specific to a point where we can say in the month of February, for instance. Let's take a look at the example. I have this example. That's very specific, measurable, achievable, and relevant and time-bound as well. Look at it. Run 100 miles. It says what? Miles. In January 2026. And it's specific enough to say, when do I need it by? In the month of January 2026. Not 2027, 2026. So it has time. So does it answer the 5 W's or WH questions? Yes. It says what and by when. Is it measurable? Yes. Does it use numbers? Yes. 100 miles. Is it achievable? Yes. You have the tools, the resources, right? You have your running shoes. You have your health. You have gym membership for that matter. So go ahead and run. Is it relevant? Yes. Does it support my 2026 priorities? Yes, it does. I want to run a marathon by the end of 2026. So maybe not now, but in the future, it will support my 2026 priorities. Is it time bound? Yes. Does it specify the time? It does. January 2026. Can be any specific enough. Very smart, isn't it? So run 100 miles in January 2026. We said it is 100 miles a month. What does it mean in a week? I should run 25 miles per week in order to achieve the 100 miles. And what does that mean in days? Well, if I run 4 days, I should run 6.25 miles per day in order to achieve 100 miles a month. Well, let's break it down a little bit more. If I have to run 4 days, for instance, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I will run 4 on Sunday, 5 on Tuesday, 10 on Thursday, and 6 on Saturday. Or you can mix and match. It doesn't matter the order. I can start with 10, I can end with 4 or 5. But if I have to run every day, Sunday through Saturday, I will have to run 3.57 miles a day. Let's take a look at another example. Well, here is another example, which is very, very, very smart. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. Save $10,000 in 12 months in 2026. What am I going to use this money for? To use it towards a down payment to purchase an investment property. Wow. Very, very smart. Is it specific? Yes. Does it answer at least 2 of the 5 W questions? Yes, it does. What? When? Why? As a matter of fact, there are 3 questions that it answers. Is it measurable? Yes. Does it use numbers? Yes, it does. Is it achievable? Yes. We have the tools. We have the resources. You have your own health. You go to work. You have a business. So what is your excuse? Is it relevant to my 2026 priorities? In fact, yes. It says save $10,000 in 12 months in 2026 to use it towards a down payment to purchase an investment property. Towards a down payment to purchase an investment property. So my overall goals in 2026 is to purchase an investment property. So I'm going to use this money that I will be saving up towards that goal. Is it time bound? Of course it is. 12 months, right? In 2026, not 2027 or 8. So it can be smarter than this. Well, you have to be able to track, right? Whatever goals you have set up, you have to have some milestones where you will be checking on if this is on track to be met. So we said $10,000 in 1 year. We have 12 months. That means every month we should be able to save up $833. We have 52 weeks. So every week we have to bring in 192.31 cents per week. If we have to break it down to days, it will be $27.40 per day. So every day, at the end of the day, before you go to bed, you have to make sure that there's $27.40 are in your bank. Well, some people actually round it up. So if you want to round it up to $28 instead of $27.40, you will have an extra $220 at the end of the year, which means $10,220. And some people would go even further and round it up to $30, which means you will have an extra $950, which is $10,950, which is closer to $11,000 almost. Just an additional $50, it will get you to $11,000, which is even better. Can't be any smarter. You have to be able to set some checkpoints. It can be weekly, it can be monthly, quarterly, or month 9, for instance, which is a good month to check. And lastly, at the end of the year. Isn't it smart? Well, be smart and set smart goals. I hope you found some value in this tutorial. Hey, Alex here. If you find any value in this tutorial, go ahead and subscribe. And do me a favor. Take care of yourself. And if you can, someone else as well. Ciao for now.